welcome to my kitchen. This is my first live, and today we're going to be making Ofe Akwu together, which is Banga stew, a very delicious Nigerian meal. I think it's one of my favorite dishes, though. So stay with me, and if you have any questions along the line, don't forget to ask, because I'm here to explain. Because we're going to be learning together. All right, guys, let's go. Okay, to start, I'll just be showing you the peppers I'll be using for this particular stew. There is this is my pepper mix. This is called shongbo, and this is tatashe. I already deseeded it, so I opened it and took out the seed in the middle. And then I'm also going to be using this yellow scotch bonnet peppers, and there is the regular habanero peppers. These ones are really hot. These ones are not hot, they just add flavor to the dish. So I'm going to be blending this now. Guys, I like to always clean and wipe every surface when I'm cooking, because I'm very I don't know if I'll say crazy, but I really like a clean work surface. So I'll be steaming my goat meat, because for this I'm using goat meat. I'm going to be cooking this goat meat until it is soft. Goat meat takes a while to get ready. So this one, they promised me in the market that it was the one that gets soft pretty fast, and that's what we're using. It's called the male goat. Yes. So we're going to be cooking this. Everything is already washed and clean. I did this to save time. Hi, if you're just joining, you're welcome. Please give a like or say hi so that I would know you're there. This is already washed. I washed this because I wanted to save time on what I'm doing. So to steam this meat, or let's say to cook this meat, I'll be seasoning this with some seasoning cubes, some pepper, onions, and salt. So for this, I'll be using seasoning cube, using two of this. Hi, hi. If you're there, can you say hi? Need two of this. This is the second cube. I like to wash my hand at every point in time. Sorry, I can't show you guys that right now. But I always wash my hands when I'm cooking. Like, I wash my hands countless times. But I like a clean hand. Then we'll be going in with some salt. Some salt. And for my pepper, I already showed you my pepper mix earlier, but if you're just joining, what I'm using is scotch bonnet, yellow and red. Then I use some tatashi and some shongbo. I don't know what it's called in English. I always forget their names. I think is it cayenne pepper and something. So I'm adding a bit of pepper to this. I like a well seasoned meat. And then our onion. We're adding some onions to this too. Guys, you won't believe that I forgot to slice my onion earlier. So this is my first time coming live, so I'm still a bit nervous, but yes, let's do this. Let's do this together. So I'm just peeling my onion. I'm going to wash it now and slice it. So to slice this, I'll just be using this chopping board because I'm trying to be as fast as possible. Yeah, this is how I slice onions. So I'm not a pro at slicing, but I try my best. And then this goes into our pot. So yeah, this is what we're going to be doing. I'm not adding any water to this. Reason is goat meat tends to have a lot of water and oil. We're going to be steaming this now. Taking it to my fire. Going to just go put this on the fire. Good. Oh my god. Oh. So here we go. And yeah, this goes this goes here. So this is hey I'm making banga stew, Ofe Akwu. It's a Nigerian delicacy. Um, it's native to the Igbos and I think the Deltas. So yeah, I'm stealing my meat. So we'll go ahead now to start prepping other things. I want to fry some fish because I like adding fish to my ofe. I don't like adding my fish straight to the pot. I like having it fried first, or a fried or oven baked anyhow. But I don't like my fish raw into the stew. All right, so let's go. I'll be moving my camera around a lot, so guys, bear with me. Okay, so this is my fish. I already cleaned this earlier. Cleaned it, washed it because, like I said, I was trying to save time. So when you come, you don't have to start waiting. Well, if you want me to do this on camera, we can do it next time. So, guys, are you following? If you have any question, please don't hesitate to ask. So I'm going to just season this fish and set it to fry. And then the next thing I will go and prep my banga. To prep this, I'll be using some cubes, seasoning cubes, or bouillon cubes, whatever works for you. So I'm using two of this. So using two because you really want your fish to be properly seasoned. So I'm using I don't know what they call this in English. People should pardon me. I think it's cote, but I don't know the English name. Oh god. So yeah, so I've added my seasoning cubes. I'll be adding some thyme, just a bit to enhance flavor. Add some ginger garlic powder. So yeah, add some. Hi, Chef Bosse. I said I'm going to come live today. I'm fine. So this is my first time coming live. I said let me give this a try. Let me meet my people. I'm making Ofe Akwu Banga stew. Like I'm trying to make Ofe Akwu Banga stew, the Banga stew that's the popular Banga stew. So I just added ginger, garlic powder, added some dry pepper. You can use fresh pepper if you want, but I prefer dry pepper when I'm seasoning. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you so much. I've been seeing you and you're like my inspiration. I said, so I'm going to take a page from your book and give it a try. Okay, we're still seasoning our fish. Thank you, sis. Thank you so much. So I'm also going to add a bit of curry powder because yes, so it is a native dish, but I'm very big on seasoning my protein. I always like to season. So if you have gloves, you can use your gloves to get all this to combine. But I I'm not a big fan of gloves because I like to wash my hands a lot of times. So I just do this and it's going to combine completely. So I do not add salt when I'm seasoning proteins because I usually leave it to marinate a bit before I cook or fry or grill in the oven. Reason being that if you add salt to it, it's going to be way too salty. And unless you're a fan of salt, but I don't like excess salt in food, and I don't believe that excess salt is something that should be encouraged. So this is what we have here. See, it is completely seasoned. Season has gone all around. So I'm just going to set this aside to marinate a bit. Then we continue with our cooking. So yeah, I made a bit of a mess, and I'm going to just wipe. Like I said earlier, I'm very big on cleaning my workspace. I don't like a dirty kitchen or a messy one at that. So I always clean whenever I'm cooking. I clean like a million times. So now we're going to be prepping our banga. That is our palm fruit or palm fruit seeds. I think it's palm fruit, yes. So this is my big bowl that I'm going to be using for this. Ooh. And yay, 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 yay. This is my banga palm fruit, yes. So this is what you have when you get it. This is about 2 point something kg or so. This is like half pint. If you're buying from Nigeria, you're buying so it is half pint and it's about 2 kg, yes. So I usually use a big bowl when I'm working on banga because you need to wash that really well and get off every sand. This is usually very dirty and has sand. Hey, you're still here. I'm really excited. I wish you can see my face right now. I'm really, really, really excited. So yeah, I'm going to just wash this with some water and some salt. So yes, this is me. Oh, so guys, my name is Wanyuku. I'm the mom chef. In case you're wondering, what made me to start this channel? Why did I choose to cook? Why did I choose to talk about motherhood? It's because well, as a mom, when you become a mom, you lose yourself. So let's watch this and I'll continue my story. I just get water, watch this and come back. I wish I could show you, but I'm really exhausted from moving my camera around. So guys, bear with me. Let me just watch this. Ouch. So like I was saying, when I became a mom, I lost myself. For the first 1 year, I didn't really know what I was doing. I had postpartum depression, and along the line, I really didn't know what to do myself. I wanted to get a job and work, but at the same time, I didn't want to stay away from my child. So I figured, what would I be doing with my life? I'm practically going crazy. And I've come to realize that like when you're living your life without purpose, like you don't have anything you're doing, and it's like you're just sitting at home doing absolutely nothing, you would almost go crazy. So I told myself, girl, there's something you love to do. I love to talk to people. I love to cook. So why not share this experience with people who are probably going through the same thing? Hey sis, thank you very much for your encouragement. It means a lot to me because I see you and you're like my mentor right now. And I'm like, how does this woman get energy to always come online, go live, do a lot of stuff? You are literally my idol. So yeah, that's my story. So I said, why not share my life with people who are probably going through the same thing I'm going through, or worse, or even less. But there are people who are going through the same phase. They are moms, new moms who have lost their identity and trying to find themselves over again. So why not share your life with them? So yes, that was my motivation in starting the Mom Chef. I've had this channel for a little over some time. I think it's about 10 years, but I've never done anything with it. Just decided I was going to start something. So that's my kid. It's helping in the kitchen. Well, one of the tools of motherhood, you're never really alone. So I'm still watching my Banga because this takes a bit of time. And if you're not careful, you end up gathering a lot of sand. And I'm trying to avoid that. We don't want to have sand in our food. So yes, I'm doing this carefully. It's gonna take a bit of time, but sorry guys, bear with me. You'll see my Banga soon on your screen. Yes, so my kid is a very happy, active child. He's in the kitchen now and he's trying to help. He's pounding the mortar. Oh my god. So yeah, this is what our Banga looks like. I've watched this now. I had to do this twice, so it took a bit of time to get off all the sand. This usually has a lot of sand, and if you're not careful, you end up having sand in your food. And I don't want sand. Hey baby, oh yeah, give me. Thank you. I go and meet daddy. Go and meet daddy. Go to daddy. My boy is a very happy boy. He would not want to stay away from his mom. As long as I am in this house, he would be where mama is. So now we're going to be transferring this into the pot. So because we're going to be cooking it. I don't know how others make this, but I've always known how to make it. It's cook first before pounding. Yeah, so he's a literally a mommy's boy. And I've told him to be a daddy's boy so that mama can have some space. But my darling boy would not be by himself, oh, because why would he be by himself? Hey baby, baby, go to daddy. Daddy say come. Go to daddy. Yes, so as long as I'm in this house, he won't let me be. So I'm going to add some water to this now. So be adding some water to this. It's not enough water. I'm still fetching water. If you pardon me, please. So to cook my banga, like prepping the banga before you pound, I usually add salt to eat while cooking. Like I add salt and then water. I don't just boil without. I don't know if there's any other pattern, but this is how I know how to. Because the salt also helps to coagulate the excess sand. There's always sand in this thing. Even when you cook it, you still find sand. Even when you're extracting the puree, you still find sand. So I always try to add salt because salt has been known for coagulation. So it removes the sand in it and gives you a clean banger. So yeah, this is enough water. Yes, I'm wiping again. Oh, you should not mind me. I'm obsessed with cleaning. Thank you. Well, this pot was a gift from my mom when I was getting married. She was like, I'm going to buy you a pot. And I said, yes, so buy me a very fine pot. So, yes, we're going to be putting this on the fire now. Let's cook away. Let's cook the banga. So, our meat is still on the fire. I'm going to show you guys now. Just give me a moment. Yes, so my chef is here and she said she's learning. I'm excited. So here we go. Here we go. Yes, so thank you for joining. So this is my fire ready turned on the gas. And we're going to be putting this pot now. So here, here we go. And then our meat is also getting ready. You can see it's still. I've not added water to this, but I'm going to be adding some water to this one. I just like it to boil on its own for some time and get out all the flavor from the goat meat. I'm using goat meat for this. You can use any other protein, but for banga, goat meat usually slaps. Oh, yes, the reason I usually add salt is because, like I said, banga has a lot of sand from how it's harvested. From how it's harvested. So even after washing it with salt and water, you still have some sand in it. And I have eaten banga and ate sand several times. So when I tried this method of adding salt and boiling, when boiling, I noticed that most of the times I ended up with sand-free banga. The sand settled with the salt. Like salt is a coagulator, so this is simple chemistry. People should forgive me. I'm me biochemist. So the salt reacts to the sand and takes it down to the bottom of the pot. So when you scoop your banga, the salt is just going to be at the bottom. Okay, I hope I'm not doing too much. Oh. People should forgive me. I'm just a little bit excited and nervous here. Okay, so let's go. We're still prepping. So I'm going to be frying the fish now. I'm going to be frying our fish now. So because I want you guys to have perfect view of what I'm doing right now. I'm going to switch to a different side of my gas burner so that we'll use this one for our fish frying. So I'm going to do this, move this here, and then this comes here. So yes, time to fry some fish. So banga soup is actually a very simple soup to make, but then the major work is in the prepping, which is the pounding of the banga to extract the banga puree. I don't know if I'll call it oil because it does not. We don't let it get to the oil form. So I think it's still banga puree. That is where the major work is extraction. Once you've extracted, you've done 70% of what's to be done. The other 30% is just the waiting. So yeah, let's go. So my phones are here, I'm excited. If we should forgive me, I'm a very happy person, and I'm really happy to have you here watching me, taking your precious time, your precious data to watch me and cook with me. You guys are really welcome, and I'm grateful that you're here. So yes, to fry our fish, we're going to be adding some oil to this pot. Some vegetable oil. You can use coconut oil. You can use any oil of your choice. There is no hard rule to this. Whatever works for you is fine. Are you serious? You've never eaten banga in your life? Oh my god. I wish you were in Nigeria. I would have sent you a delicious bowl. But well, you are in the UK and I don't know how to send you a bowl of banga soup. But if I could, I would. So that you have a taste of this. And I promise you, if you eat banga, you will not go back. Yes, it's really, really delicious. It's I don't know why people vilify Nigerian food, but I'll tell you for free that Nigerian food is very healthy. And banga, like banga, it's the palm fruit where you process oil from. It is packed with nutrients. So I'll adding some water to my meat because I need that meat stock. Yeah, so adding some water to this now. It is not just the fact that banga is natural, it's the fact that it is low in cholesterol. People say Nigerian food makes gets you fat, it's unhealthy. But the truth is, Nigerian food is actually the best food if you're trying to live a healthy life. Banga is packed with it helps to when I say it helps, it does I don't know say it helps lower your cholesterol, but it's one of those oils that are very low in cholesterol. It's good for your heart, it has vitamin A, it's good for your sight. So I wonder why somebody will vilify something like that. What's not to love about banga? Okay, well, let's continue with cooking before I start ranting. Of course, portion is everything. Eating healthy and eating excess calories are two different things. Even if you're eating healthy, if you're having eating excess calories, you will still gain weight and you will still be unhealthy. So the key is in moderation. Like my chef rightly said, woo! People should be managing me. Oh, I'll be giving you guys a little bit of crazy happy here and there. Okay, I'm going to stir my meat now. I'm going to stir this because I don't know if this is soft. I'm just going to give it some more time to cook. Portion is really everything. Even if you're eating healthy, once you're overeating, you're destroying whatever work you are doing. Eat right and eat moderately. That's the goal. So yes, it's time to fry my fish. I would have really loved to air fry this or oven grill, but today I'm not really feeling up to it. Plus, I live in Nigeria and I don't have NEPA lights. NEPA lights not always we don't always have NEPA lights. So today that I don't have NEPA lights to not stop me from cooking. So this oil is hot enough or not? Yes, it is hot enough. So there's something I learned when cooking, and I've always been guilty of that. I always cook on very high flame, and I ended up ruining my pots. So these days I've been learning to cook on low flame, and so far so good. My newer pots are surviving it. Left me alone, I would have put this straight to the pot. But my husband is a fan of fried fish. He'd always remind me, babe, you don't fry the fish, oh. You are just putting it fresh like that. Do you want to put salmonella in our pot? Oh God! And I'll just laugh and I'll be like, babe, it will not survive in the cooking. But he's a big fan of pre-cook it first or fry it first, especially frying. He likes fried food. Well, I'm trying to beg him that it's not healthy. It's not healthy. Fried food is not always the best. Yes, so my husband likes frying fish. We tell you fry the fish. Fry the fish first. Oh my god. So yes, this is it. You say F for fry, F for fish. I know, right? Let's fry everything. Friable. As long as it can be fried, why not? So this is one of my obsessions. Cleaning. I always clean. Sometimes I ask myself, baby girl, what is wrong with you? Let it chill. Chill. When you're done cooking, you clean. But well, I cook and I clean at the same time. Because why not? Why not? If you can, why not? Okay. We'll just be gisting. Yes, so please, Chef B, tell everybody. Fried fish is nice, it's sweet, but it's not healthy. In fact, if you really want to have fried fish, air fry it. Air fry. Open that still oven grill. And I'm always a fan for air frying because why not? Healthier is always better. You know, when I got pregnant, I found out I had pregnancy induced hypertension. And ever since I gave birth, I decided I was going to live healthy. I was going to correct it because I found out I also had high cholesterol. So yeah, I got scared. But then my cardiologist told me you can actually reverse this. It's not that hard. Just eat healthy. And I became really conscious. I reduced my frying. I reduced my oil. The last time I checked my cholesterol levels, it actually came down, which further proved that excess frying is bad. I'm talking a lot, guys, but I'm just here to keep you company so you don't get bored. Yes, we are cooking, but we still want to be bored. Okay, so we're still prepping. When I make ofako, there's something I do that most people don't do. And I'll be revealing my secrets to you. My secrets to the best and tastiest. There's a word like that. Tastiest ofako of Banga stew. Yes, my small secret. So yeah, I was about revealing my secret though, and the secret is very simple. Please help me tell Emmanuel that healthy supersedes sweet. This is the secret. This is the secret. I When you add a bit of this to your ofako, you will never go back because it's so tasty. It takes it from 10 to 1000. Like it elevates the taste of that ofako. So instead of making boring ofaku is native stew. Basically, native stew that is made from palm fruit extract, not palm oil, palm fruit extract. Instead of having boring ofaku, you will get elevated ofaku. Somebody please clap for me, abeg. I too do. People should clap for me. Oh, I'm a genius. I'm a genius in this kitchen. So I was telling you guys a story about why I started Mom Chef. To find my voice. When I'm in my kitchen, I feel stronger because that is one place I'm fully in control. I'm the pilot, I'm the assistant. In fact, I'm in charge. And then if you're someone that likes being creative, you can try different things in the kitchen. There's always room for more. Because it is banga stew now, it is still stew. Shey we add tomatoes to our egusi soup and it still slaps. Yes, so try it and you would never go back to boring. I'm cooking stew now. It's called banga stew for a reason. It is stew, banga stew. Oh my god. Emmanuel, stop cracking me up, please. That's what my niece says it. She said, please. Auntie cake, please. Oh my god. But really, if you give this a try, like you make this with a bit of tomato, not so much, just a bit, you will not go back to the regular one, you know. You will not go back. It is so tasty. It elevates the taste completely. So for those just joining, you're welcome. We're making banga stew, ofako, a Nigerian delicacy. And I've made this, I can't count. I've made this several times. Like back then when I was in university. Okay, a quick backstory. A quick backstory. Yes, yes, yes. A quick backstory, guys. Back then when I was really young, I did not know how to cook. Like nothing. I couldn't cook anything. The only thing I knew how to cook was white rice, noodles, white yam and beans. My mom was always very particular about her food, so she wouldn't let you mess with her food. So yes, we never mess with her food, which means we're not cooking. But I was really curious. I wanted to learn how to cook. I remember several times I would fight with her. I would tell my dad, like, hey, your wife will not let me go to the kitchen, you know. She will not let me cook. Tomorrow now she will say, I don't know how to cook. And then she says, like, hey, but I tell you to come to the kitchen and help out. That is how you learn. You learn by watching. And honestly, I hated watching because every time I went there, she would say, I cut onions. I have pound pepper. And I was tired of pounding pepper and cutting onions. I wanted to cook. So yes, we had that fight for quite some time until I went and stayed with my aunt a little. And when I went to my aunt's place, the first time I was asked to cook, I cooked absolute nonsense. Like you would not even be able to eat it. They asked me to cook what's that called? Okra soup. And that was the worst okra soup I've ever eaten or made in my whole life. Because I cooked absolute rubbish. I cooked what we call potty in Nigeria. So yeah, so that's exactly what happened. And then I moved on to still another aunt, and that one personally left a kitchen for me, cook, experiment, and I kept experimenting. I still did not arrive there. Let me not say you guys did not- I still did not arrive there until I went to uni, and I kept asking questions. Well, I asked my mom a lot. How do I make the first food I made that was really nice was I made what was that egusi soup. Like I want to make egusi soup. How do I make egusi soup to slap? I want it to be really nice. And then she told me do this, do that. And for the first time, my soup came out good. As if it was not enough. When I went for holidays at home, one of those days my mom traveled and my mom never sleeps out of her house unless she is an emergency. So she couldn't come back that day. So she called me and said, hey, why you cool? I have bought everything for soup. So make soup for the house. I made the soup. My dad was not around, so he didn't know that his wife. Okay, yeah, he knew his wife was not back, but he didn't know that I was the one that cooked. So when I served him the food, he was eating the food and I was like, ah, is the mom back? And I said, no. And I said, so who made this food now? That it tastes like your mom's food. I burst into laughter because that confirmed that I was now a good to cook. And that's how my cooking career started though. From there, I started making the provisions, adding tomatoes. The first time I added tomatoes to my goosey soup, my sister was like, wait till you don't dey cook now. You don't cook one way sweet, then don't go leave am like that. I was like, calm down, make the soup done. And after cooking that soup, she, in fact, that was where her trust in my food went to 100. She literally turned me to her chef. When she got married, she would always call me to come to her house and I would cook different soup and stew for her at a go. She turned me to her own home chef because it was good. And that's when I knew that, girl, you're now a good cook. Even back then in school, in my hostel, whenever there was something to cook, they would always call me, come and cook. And it felt really exciting. Like up to now, cooking excites me. Cooking is one of those things that really, really, really excites me. I don't know about others, but I love cooking. Just leave the kitchen for me. I'll send an assistant and I'll cook everything you would imagine. Just bring it. Bring ingredients. I will cook because I love to cook. This girl loves to cook. Okay, so I'm still prepping, guys. I got distracted. Though. Don't mind me. When I start gisting like this, I get distracted. We're still prepping. So I'm going to be blending some peppers. I know I showed the pepper mix earlier, so I'm going to show you again, and then I'll show you how I get the perfect blend. Because for this one, I'm going for is a rough blended pepper, not the regular very smooth pepper. So yeah, let's do this. I'm hyping myself up because why not? Why not? Why not hype myself up? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to be blending some pepper. Some pepper. Yes, I told you guys I'm using yellow, the yellow Scotch bonnet or habanero. I don't know. So pick. I used this to blend pepper a few minutes ago, so it's not like it's dirty. Just blended this pepper. I made eggs with my family earlier, so I just use this. We do this when there's no light, and if you don't have a food processor like me, this is what you do. And then this is the one they call tatashe. I've forgotten the English name. So it's really fat and round. I've deseeded them, like I took out the seed because the seed makes it bitter. So this is what I'm doing. And this long one is called shango. I don't know the name for the English name. So yeah, and they're all deseeded. So everything is going to be blended roughly. We're going to have a rough blend. Yes, so it will. But if you have a food processor, you don't have to go through this process. Yes. All you need to do is put this in your food processor and it will give you the perfect blend. But if you're like me that doesn't have a processor yet, you just do this with your hand like this. Yes, that's how we roll. Mm-hmm. Okay. I feel like singing, but right now I don't even know what to sing. I think I'm just going to listen to the sound of my voice and the sound of the blending the fried fish. Mm. This is one of the least favorite things about cooking. When you don't have all the kitchen utensils, the kitchen gadgets that you need, because you have to do a lot of things manually. And yes, it's not fun. But if you're like me that loves to cook, you would have to find a way. You have to improvise. The other thing you can do is pound this, but I'm not feeling up to it right now. I don't feel like pounding anything. So I'm just going to blend. Yeah, you are my strength when I was weak. You are my. Is it? Sorry, I couldn't sing. I was trying to sing, oh, this pepper is choking me up. So yeah, we're doing this. Okay, I'm going to check on my fish before it gets burnt. I don't trust my gas. So I think this thing is ready. And we're just going to be removing it from the oil before it goes to burnt offering. If you're a fan of burnt offering, that is fine, but I do not like burnt offering. I'm not somebody that you do sacrifice to. So yes, this is ready. Another reason I like frying my fish or a frying. Thank you, sis. Thank you so much. Is because when you finally mix it into the a pot of soup, it comes out whole. You don't have my fish, the fish catching to pieces or something. So that's one of the reasons I like to fry. But other than that, keep the frying and do what's best for your heart. So I'm also going to check on my goat meat. This thing still feels like it is strong. So I'm going to cover that and let it continue cooking because goat meat sometimes not all. If you're lucky to get the one they call man goat, male goat, he goat, it cooks faster than the female goat. So I I don't know if what they gave me is the female goat, even though I specifically asked for the male goat. But this is Nigeria, so I'm going to be turning this off because it is ready. So yeah, we're done frying. I'm also going to check on this. It hasn't boiled yet, so I'm going to let that boil. We bless your name. We bless your name, sweet Jesus. Okay, so we're still cooking. We're just in the waiting process, in the waiting time. Yes, it's time to wait. While we're waiting for Banga to get ready. Did you know that things like I'm currently blending my hand, blending my pepper. So I'm moving this around a lot because there is no other way. There is no other way to do this. There might be another way when I get a processor. Everything is going to get easy. But for now that we don't have a processor, if you're like me, this is how you'll be managing your kitchen. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Please don't get bored of me yet, though. I'm just trying to keep you guys busy. So while I'm doing what I'm doing, so I'm actually usually afraid of doing this with my hand, but right now I don't have much of an option because I'm afraid of pepper entering my eyes or other parts of my body that it's not supposed to be in. If there was light, I won't lie to you guys. Oh, I would just go and blend this, but I don't want to pound. So because I don't want to pound, I just have to blend it. Blend it, blend it. You know, I used to be in the choir. Like I used to actually sing a lot. But somewhere along the line, I don't know what happened. I left Port Harcourt where I used to live and I came to Lagos. And since then, I've not joined choir again. Then I got married, I had a child. More excuses. Yay, thank you. Yeah, at this point, I should actually use a glove because of Pepe. But I keep postponing it because every time I want to buy a glove, I tell myself, you don't need this, you wash your hands. But right now, I'm regretting this action. I'm regretting every glove slander I've slandered because now I know that Pepper is going to pepper me today. I will, I will see small pepper. I will feel pepper. Yeah, I will do that um in subsequent times because I cannot afford to keep burning my hand like this with pepper. I'm usually scared of pepper. Ooh, I'm still asking myself, do I have to use all this pepper? Do I really have to use pepper? But I've come to realize, even though it has always been there, but I've come to the conclusion that what is life without pepper? In fact, the only thing I've not added pepper to is my tea. If there's an option to make pepper tea, I probably make pepper tea. Because what is life without pepper? That extra spice. It's everything. It is everything that you can ever think of. Oh, this is a lot of pepper though. A lot of pepper. Yeah, I'll keep singing until you guys get tired. But please don't get tired. I beg of you. Please don't get tired of me yet. Because we're just getting started. We're just getting started. We're just getting started though. People should not be angry. Oh, please, oh, please. A Dagu, please. Oh my god. Okay, so far so good. Hope you guys are enjoying my stream, my live stream. Hope you are enjoying it. So don't get bored. There is no room for boredom here. Oh god. If I was probably listening to myself, I would have gotten tired and run away. So I don't know. If you're tired, please don't run away. Don't run away. Oh, won't you stay with me? Cause you all I need. Stay with me, please. Yes, this is okay. It's almost time to pound. It's almost time to pound. It's like my son is going to do this pounding because he's very excited about this mortar and pestle. But every time he comes into this kitchen, he just goes straight to the mortar and pestle and carries it. Maybe he's going to be the one pounding. Okay, so it's almost time to check on the banga and then pound. Okay, so I think this banga is almost ready. We're going to move this now to we're going to move this to the mortar so that we will pound. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. For the Lord God Almighty reigns. Hallelujah. Holy, holy are you, Lord God Almighty. What is the Lamb? You are holy. Hey, my voice has finished too. Okay. So we're moving to our banga. Let's check on it. It's boiling already. Can you see? Can you see? It's boiling, so it's time. It's time. It's time to. Okay, so yeah, time to get this out of the water, straight to the mortar. There's a rhyme there. Out of the water, straight to the mortar. Woohoo! Yeah, let's go. Uh, um, so if you have more than this quantity, you can do this twice. But for this quantity, I'm just going to go once. This Thursday now. my soul, bread of heaven, feed me till I want no more. Fill my cup, fill it up, and make me whole. Fill my cup, Lord. I lift it up, Lord. Come and quench this thirsting of my soul. Bread of heaven, feed me till I want no more. Fill my cup, fill it up, and make me whole. Fill my cup, Lord. I lift it up, Lord. Come and quench this thirsting of my soul. Now, it's always most preferable to scoop, because if you just pour this out and pour it into your pot, your mortar, you're going to get sand in your pot. And because I don't want sand in my at the end of the day, I'm just going to scoop like this. This is way better and this is safer. So yeah, everything is out. I'm just going to turn off the gas and I'm going to pour the water away. Sweet boy. My sweet boy. You should carry your son. Oh. Okay, so we'll be doing this now. Yeah, so it's time to pound. Time to pound. Yeah, this is where the real work is. Since that time we were catching cruise, we're enjoying our life. It was fun and fun. Now it's time to work, work, work. So see what I was telling you guys. If you look at the bottom of this pot, you'll see a lot of sand. So I have to put that away. So cleaning the pots because we're going to also use it for extraction. Yeah. So it's time to do the real work. Yeah, well, let's go. So this is how we pound banga. So you extract the puree. Banga extract you use to make the banga stew or banga soup. This is how we get it. Hey baby. Hey baby. Say hi. You don't have much time. What are you eating? You're eating what? What's that? Who gave you cashew nuts? Oh, okay. You're eating stars and moon. Abi? Yeah. Take it to daddy. Take it to daddy. This mama's boy will not leave the kitchen. This boy like is going to become a chef very soon. Thank you, Faith and Musings. I don't know if I'm getting it right. Thank you. Energy, Abby. Yes, so this is where the work is. So the energy, this is where it goes. So I tell you a plate of banga soup is $100,000. This is where the work is. Give mama. Give mama. Ah, thank you, my baby. Thank you. Yeah. You want to cook with mama? You want to cook with mama? This is exciting. Yeah, this is where work is so. So you want to eat banga stew, you want to eat banga soup. This is where they work. You go carry your plate and go. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to just take a break and rest my hand a little. Ooh. You can see the skin already coming off. Yeah, this is what we want. Yes, baby. Whew. I'm resting my hand though because it's like I would have just gotten a food processor. I'm going to open a GoFundMe and beg you guys to donate because my hand is on fire. This is like arm workout. So when you're in the kitchen, this is how you work out your arm. So you can see the skin almost completely. In fact, it's completely off. So this is our target, to get the skin out of the seed. That's way we can get the extract from it. Yay! Ah, mama. Mama's going to rest her arm a little because mama is tired. Oh God. Okay, I think it's ready. This is ready. So we're going to move to the next stage of extraction. After pounding, it's time to actually do the actual extraction. Hey baby. No. No. So this is, we're about to do the actual extraction. Scoop this out of your mortar into a bowl. Hey baby. No. Go to daddy. Yes, this is what we have. Is it? Skin is completely out. We're going to be extracting now. You are my strength when I was weak. At this point, there's something I should have done. I regretted not doing. It was getting music so that we will not be bored. So yeah, I'm going to just quickly check on my. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you so much. Just going to check on my pots because it's almost time. I don't know, but I still feel like this goat meat is still strong. Hey, let this just cook a little. Guys, I just tasted the fish and oh my god. All I can say is oh my god. So tasty. Hmm. Remind me that I'm not supposed to be frying my fish, please. Remind me. So it's time to extract. But before that, I want to set some water on the fire because we'll be needing some hot water. Thank you so much, Chef Bosse. You are like my inspiration. Every time I see you online and I see, hey baby, no, no, this my son is going to be a chef. People should remind him when he grows up that he never left the kitchen. When he grows up, now if I tell him come and cook, he would say no. So you're going to remind him. You are going to be my witness when I say no. You always wanted to be in the kitchen, so now you have to be in the kitchen. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, sis. You have been really, 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 really inspiring and supportive, and I do not take it for granted. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, we're going to be seeing more often now. I'll try and do this more often. I'm going to try every chance I get, but it's not a promise because I'm only going to try. Well, thank you so much, sis. I really appreciate. I appreciate you. Oh my god. Who should not mind me? Oh, this is how I am when I'm nervous. When I'm nervous, this is how I am. But I'll try not to be nervous. Maybe readjust this. Okay, something just happened. I don't know how to reset this right now. This is better. So to extract, we're going in with water. You can use warm water if your hand if you can tolerate, but this is still hot, so the oil should come off. Okay, it's not as hot as I thought, so I'll be adding some warm water to this. Just a bit of warm water because I do not want to burn my hand. Because the water is already getting cold, and I need to be able to extract everything from this pounded bangas fruit. A bit palm fruit, yes. So this is all where we are. See, I'll still add a little more warm water, but I can still tolerate it. And as long as I can still tolerate it, so why not? We need to get everything out because this is mostly oil, and if it's cold, it will be hard to extract. Okay, now this is really hot. Okay, I'm going to be using this guy. So add some water. Don't be afraid to add water because this will be boiling and to boil to and the water was going to it's going to dry up. So don't be afraid to add water because you need water to extract this. And if you're worried about germs, I always wash my hands. Like I wash my hands a million times whenever I am cooking. This is what we are doing. So see, it's just sharp now. I see. This is usually just sharp. This is what you're aiming to get. Aiming to get this out completely.
Okay, we're almost done with this. So all those videos you see that is edited to 10 minutes. This is how long it takes to make the videos. Okay, yeah, it is completely out. At this point, mama's hand is tired. But yeah, keep going till we're done. We're almost at the end of the hard part. Yeah, just going to move this because it's mostly the seeds. Yeah, so yeah, this is everything. I need to wash my hands because I love to wash my hands, especially after touching oil and doing stuff. You have to wash your hands. And yeah, so clean. I'm very big on cleaning. So I clean like a million times. I clean almost every time I go sleep. I am almost always cleaning. And that is the reason I chose white surfaces because I want to see and clean at every point in time.
So yes, this is what the shaft looks like. Nothing useful anymore. Just going to move this aside, not to dirty my surface again. I'm cleaning. I don't want this to get stained again. So yes, here we are. Mhm. It's time to take the pot, cooking pot. This is one of my favorite pots, cast iron pots. It's one of the healthiest pots to cook with because it does not chip off into your food. Hi, it's with confidence. Yes, so we're squeezing at the Banga extract. We're extracting the Banga puree. Yes, and that's the chef. Hi, thank you for joining. We're making Banga stew, Ofe Akwu, popularly known as Ofe Akwu in Nigeria. It's a Nigerian delicacy, and it's something that when you try it, there's no going back. We're done extracting, so I'm just going to sieve this. Yeah, I could have gotten a bigger one, but I always keep forgetting. So I'm just going to do this like a super mom that I am. Somebody say super. Okay, I always try to lighten up the mood. That's why I'm like this. So you people should forgive, or in case you are a very serious person. I'm also a serious person. I just like to laugh sometimes. So I'm doing this because there could be some extra sharp in this, and I don't want it to cross into this food. Yes, I see. You can actually skip this step. It's not a very it's not necessary. It's just me that likes being extra a lot of times. So this is a very skippable step. Yeah, I'm in Nigeria, Lagos precisely. That's where I'm streaming from. Sorry, I'm not responding because right now I'm not looking at my screen. 'Cause I'm trying to get this done and I need both hands and eyes. If you're just joining, guys, you're welcome. I'm the mom chef. My name is Wanyuku, but I'm the mom chef. I share food content, lifestyle contents, motherhood journey, honest living, things that everybody can relate with. And I also share luxury on a budget. You're on a budget and you still want to have luxury. Subscribe to my channel because you're going to see a lot of that. Um, it's with confidence. See, I'm also a new YouTuber, and one thing I've learned in this short time is consistency. Don't get discouraged. Don't let the numbers discourage you. Just keep pushing out quality, original content. Do not get discouraged. Because if you keep looking at the numbers that are not growing, you will give up. But sis, don't give up. Hang in there and keep doing the good work. One day it's going to pay. So if you look at this now, you see, look at the bottom of the pot, there's still a bit of sand inside, which is why I always transfer to a different pot before cooking to save myself the headache of eating sand. Yes, that's how I do it. So this is ready. It's going to we're going to the final stage of the cooking now. As delicious as ofaku is, it is actually a lot of stress to extract this. Even when you're using a processor, After this sort of pounding, yes, you process, you still have to do this step. This step is inevitable. It's inevitable. So yes, here we go. And trust me, I have to wipe again. Oh Lord. So hi Femi, thank you for joining. So we're just going to clean because I do not like to see dirty on my kitchen surface. And trust me, every time I see this much dirt, if I don't clean it, I'll literally have a panic attack. You know, it's not funny, guys. Whenever my kitchen is dirty, I feel like crying. So I don't let it get to that point. I always wipe and clean. I don't know. Somebody said 50 subscribers. So I don't know because I've never this is my first time actually going live and I already have about 600. But I believe we can go live like he said with 50 subscribers. Yeah. So guys, I'm open for any question you want to ask. Is there any step you missed? You want me to talk about it? Could be a question from my previous videos, or like we're talking about YouTube growth. So whatever you want to talk about, feel free to ask. I am more than willing to spill all my secrets. As long as you subscribe and keep coming back, trust me, for your bestie. So it's time to cook this. We're going to just go to the fire. It's time to light my gas. Will not believe that I'm so used to using automatic ignition that I forget that I have to use matches sometimes. So yeah, let's do this. So always remember to cook on low flame so that you don't destroy your pots. And yeah, this baby is ready. So yes, this is a pot of Ofe Akwu stew on the fire. You can see this is our extract. This is Banga extract, and the other one we have was the shaft. So I prefer not to cover this at the beginning. I'm going to cover it later, but for now, leave it open to boil. So while we're doing that, I'm going to prep my stock fish. So yeah, I'm just turning up the heat a little. Thank you so much, sis. Oh, you're still here. I thought you left. Yes, we're almost there. We're now in the juicy part, the part where we just get to sit down and talk. So, is there something you want to talk about? Life's journey, motherhood, cooking, anything at all. We can talk while we wait because right now, all we can do right now is wait. We have passed the stage where we had so much to do. At this point, we're just basically waiting for our stew to get ready. So right now, while waiting, I'm actually going to be cleaning because it's easier like this. Clean while cooking. Yay! My mentor is born. You don't know how much you inspire me. If you actually know how much you inspire me, then you know that I'm really excited seeing you here. Because I know you're always busy working, cooking, and you take out time to spend time with me. I really, really appreciate it, sis. You don't understand. You don't understand. Hey, whoa, did I just sing nonsense? Forgive me, Ekbele. So yeah, I'm just going to be cleaning now. I would have loved to show you this process, but this process is taking a lot from me because I live in Lagos and Lagos, Nigeria. And if you live in Lagos, you'd understand that space is luxury. No, I'm not in any group. I don't know if there's any group that helps for growth. I have absolutely no idea if there's anything like that. The only person I know here is my inspiration here is here, Chef Bosse. I just met her and she has been really supportive. So if there is a group that supports people, helps people grow, I honestly do not know. But there's something like that. I don't think it's a bad idea to be a part of it as long as it's working. But sis, one thing I'm going to tell you is let your account grow organically. Organic growth is always better than any other kind of growth. That's what will actually make your account stand out, or let's say really, really grow. Because for every person that follows you because they like you, they will keep coming back. But if people follow you just because somebody asks them to follow you, they won't support you, they won't watch your videos, you won't get views. But if you really want to get growth, video views and all that, you need to let your account grow organically. Engage with other YouTubers and keep pushing out quality content. Just try different things and then you find what really works for you. So I would say this. And for YouTube, one thing I've not been here for too long, but I've come to realize that a lot of times the the video that might make your account blow up might be the least expected video. There's a short I posted about 2 3 weeks ago. It has about 140k views last I checked, and that video I didn't want to post it. Yes, sis, you're welcome. I didn't want to post that video. Honestly, I just like, let me just post something today. And if you check my shorts, you see that that video has gotten about 140k. Yeah, it's been a while I checked, but it's about 140k views already. And that was the least expected video. There were other videos that put in a lot of effort and they didn't really get views. But the point is, this is YouTube. People keep coming to YouTube. I can't count how many times I've come to YouTube to ask for to ask questions. Like I'll come and ask, oh, how do you make this? It's YouTube I come to. And I'm not the only one that comes to YouTube. Sis, don't count time, just keep working. I've been here for about 2 months, yes. So there is no template. The only template I know is consistency. Keep doing what you're doing, keep pushing out quality content. And when it's going to blow up, you wouldn't even see it coming. Yes, you won't even see it coming. You would be literally shocked that it was the video that you didn't put in so much effort, the video you thought wasn't making sense, that you just posted because you wanted to keep going. Sorry for the noise. I'm trying to arrange and clean up because that's how I work. When I'm cooking like this, I like to clean up at the same time. I cook and clean. I am team cook and clean because if you want to wait until you're done, it's going to be really dirty. And I do not like stress. So yes, yeah, I think I have about 600 subs now. Don't think too much about it. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep pushing out your content. Then another secret I learned: if you must share your YouTube video with people, like you want to share your link with people, share with those friends you're sure of are going to watch, not the ones that would just come and view the video and like without watching it to at least to halfway. Because for every person that doesn't watch your video to the end, it tells the algorithm that this content is not worth pushing out. So one thing I've been doing for some time is I don't share my link. There are a few friends I share my link with though. Very few friends. And those are friends that I know that have been really supportive. But most people I just let people just come and watch. Let people just find you. And they will find you. Trust me. Emphasis on quality content, quality thumbnail, good thumbnail that's going to be catchy. And your file name should be the same thing as your video title. It helps the algorithm push it out faster. I don't know if I'm making sense, but this is what I do. This is what I've heard other people say they do too. So yes, keep doing what you're doing. Okay, let's go back to cooking. Let's go back to cooking. Uh, so I'm going to be adding some spices to my banga stew. So this is it. This is crayfish, grounded crayfish, grounded to powder. So I'm going to be adding this because it is a native pot, so you have to add a lot of this. Then there's this my native spices called banga spices. Some people use pesto spices, but I'm using banga spices. Okay, your file name, like when you save your video, it has a file name. You usually save it with a name, like the video name, file name. Let it be the same thing as the title of your video. So let's say, like I have a video that says how to make fisherman soup from scratch. That should be the file name. That should be your file name. How to make fisherman soup from scratch. Well, and let's also be the same thing as your title. So yes, I've started cooking now. I've added banga spice and I've added crayfish. For now, I don't know if I'm going to add some more crayfish to this, but let's watch how this turns out. It's literally just banga water. But it's boiling. It's going to boil until the oil floats. So yes, sis, you should though. I'm going to be removing my meat and adding it straight to the pot. Now I'm doing that because my meat is still really tough, it's still really strong. If your meat is not, if it is already soft, you don't need to add it so early. You should only add it when it is almost, your food is almost ready. But the meat is still really strong. So I'm going to be adding it now so that it cooks and becomes soft. So this is it. This is okay, this is a bit soft. It's a bit soft. So I'm going to it's a bit soft, so I'm going to not add it now. I changed my mind. It's a bit soft. All right. Thank you for stopping by. Don't fail to share the link, share my live, share the live, subscribe, and watch my videos. Thank you. So yeah, I think the meat is already soft though. So no need to add it now because adding it now, you're going to turn it. We're going to turn it. It's going to become too soft. But to be on the safe side, we're not adding it now. Okay, it's still strong, sha, but let's wait a little. Okay, it's not so strong though, so can wait a little. Yes, cleaning time. Guys, I'm still here. If you have questions, don't hesitate to ask. You can share the live with somebody who would love to learn how to make this amazing Nigerian dish, or somebody who knows how to and needs to be reminded. And also, don't forget to tell me where you're watching from and what you're enjoying about this live. One of the hardest parts is clean up, I promise you. But we made a mess. We have to clean it up. No one is coming to save us right now. I think I'm going to tell you guys the first time what made me fall in love with banga soup, banga stew, the whole banga setup. Growing up in my house, we ate a lot of we had like, let's say, more like a routine: egusi soup, okra soup, vegetable soup, and ogbono soup. That was basically all my mom liked. But then I had banga soup. One time I went out with a friend. There was this Delta kitchen, the restaurant we went to, and it was so tasty. And then I had this Delta roommate back then in school that loved making this too. That's how I fell in love with it, guys. That was how I fell in love. And I tried making it, learned how to make it, and since then I've never gone back. At least once every 3 months, I make banga soup in my house. I taught my husband how to fall in love with it too, and now he's totally in love. Oh my god. Um, yes, you should add tags, but not too much. I usually add like 3 hashtags, and that's all. I do not add too much. Don't overdo it. Overdoing it usually confuses the algorithm. Like, where do we put this person now? So you just be moderate. Yes, it's called related content. Like, I want you to watch particular content. I add the link to the shirt. So this, I'm preparing my stockfish. I already boiled some hot water, so that's what I'm going to add to this hot water. And that's because stockfish usually has some insects inside. And the only way to get those insects is add hot water to it, and they will run out. They run out crying for help, like, oh, help me, somebody. So that's what we're doing. I'm going to just let that sit a little. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Of course, absolutely. Like, my content is about family life, mom life, motherhood. So I'm not going to, you don't limit yourself to just cooking. Whatever you want to do. Sometimes you see me, I dance. But I talk about my motherhood journey. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, drop an emoji. Let me be sure that you can hear me. Hello, can somebody hear me? Can somebody hear me? Hi, boss. Are you there? Okay, you can hear me. That's perfect. So as I was saying, be free, explore, do other things, find what works for you. Yeah, whatever works for you is fine. As long as it's working, you should not stop. So I'm about to slice up some onion and add to my pot. I usually like to chop this as small as possible. If you're not an onion fan, you can skip, but if you like onion, you can blend, you can chop whatever you like. I always say it in my videos, there is no hard rule to these things. Do whatever works for you. So yeah, so these are chopped onion going in. So there was a question, someone said, how long do I let this boil for? No, there is no exact time, because depending on the quantity you're making, just let it boil until it thickens and the oil starts floating. That's all. There's no particular time. So now I told you guys I add a bit of tomato paste. So here, be adding this. Trust me, if you try this, you won't go back. You will not go back. You would completely love it. So here, I'm going to let this dissolve. Going to let that dissolve. Banga miracle, banga miracle. You're in this kitchen right now. I promise you, you'll fall in love because it smells so amazing. Now, no need to fry. Just let everything go in and it will come out perfect. So the stockfish is ready. Not just does the hot water remove the insects, it also softens it. So here it goes into the pot. Whew. So I'm still going to give that a good mix. Now I'm going to be adding all the spices I want to add. Although the only spice I use for this is Banga spices. I'm just going to season this. So I'll be using this season. You can use more, but always use what suits you. I'm doing this because I seasoned my meat earlier and I did not want to overdo it or have a very salty meal. So I just going to be adding that, and then some salt and our pepper mix. So I'm adding this quantity of salt because I'm trying to play it safe. Trying to be safe. So yeah, pepper. This is not just hot pepper. This is a mix of what's it called? Tarodo, that's called bonnet, tatache, and shongo. I'm not adding everything because, like I said, I try to play it safe. So guys, I'm still here. We're still here. If you have questions, don't hesitate to ask. If you have something you want to talk about, don't also hesitate to talk about it because I'm here. I'm here. Your bestie is right here. Let's talk about it together. Hey baby. Say hi mama. I can't give mama high five. Ah, you run away? Is that how you used to do? Okay, so back to my cleaning so that my kitchen starts looking like my kitchen again. Right now, it looks like another person's kitchen. Oh my god. Baby boo, go to daddy. Daddy said come. So we're just going to let that to keep boiling. Like it's going to boil for some time until you once it's ready, you see the oil floating and the quantity of the water will reduce drastically. Hey baby. Come and say hi to mama. Hey mama. Yeah, come first. Come and give mama a big hug. Big hug. So we're still cleaning because while waiting, instead of just doing nothing, I decide to clean up. That way, when I'm done cooking, I'm also done cleaning. My kitchen is clean, my food is ready. Okay, so it's time. Oh my god. So it's time to check on our pots. Let's just give that a good stir. See, that's oil has already started coming up, but this is not halfway yet. We're still boiling. We need the water to evaporate. See, still water. So I'm turning up the heat. I'm running out of patience. This cooking is for patient people, which I am still trying to be. Banga is that one meal that you cook patiently. You don't cook banga when you're very hungry. You cook and you stay patient because you gotta wait. God will work it out. God will work it out. One thing I know, one thing I found. My God will work it out. God will work it out. God will work it out. One thing I know, one thing I found. My God will work it out. God will work it out. God will work it out. One thing I know, one thing I found. My God will work it out. God will work it out. God will work it out. Oh my God, pepper is getting to me. Hi guys, we're still cooking. No, we're still here. We're still waiting for our stew to get ready. This takes quite some time, so just have to wait patiently because you cannot rush this particular process. Hi, Kitchen with Vibes. Thank you for joining. We're making Banga stew. That is Ofe Akwu. We're almost at the finishing stage. Just letting this boil out. Still a lot of water. So we're still boiling and we boil this open. So if you're just joining, you can go back to the beginning of the video to watch the whole process, how I prepped, how I extracted my puree, because it's all in there. If you have questions, feel free to ask. Want to talk about anything, how to grow on YouTube, what to do. I'm here. Let's have conversation about motherhood, life in general. I'm right here for you. I'm your internet bestie. That's how they say it, right? Work it out. Work it out. One thing I know, one thing I found. One thing I know, one thing I found. God will work it out. God will work it out. God will work it out. One thing I know, one thing I found. My God will work it out. God will work it out. God. So we're still on cleanup duties, though, and it's almost done. And guess what? Food is not yet ready. So imagine we're waiting for this to finish before cleaning. Okay, let's check our pots. It's almost ready. I'm going to now add our protein, our goat meat, our cooked goat meat to this. This point also be adding our pomo, that is our cow skin. Well, the reason why we don't add the pomo early is because we don't want it to get too soft and melt. So add this when the food is almost ready, so that it's still soft and at the same time tender, like it's just at the perfect texture. So I'm almost done cleaning. Oh my god, it's getting dark. I have to bring this one first. Yeah. Let's show you something. Open this, open this, open this, and keep. So you should be able to see it. Push the other pot close. Yes, so yes. I have to bring lights on so that we will see what we are doing. See, almost get. You can see the oil started floating. You can see it started floating. Like this is almost ready. A few more minutes now, and we'll be calling it a day. See, it's even thickened. So I'm going to taste this. Okay, this needs a little bit of salt and seasoning cubes. So I'm just going to go with one. I'm adding extra one of these. Then a little salt. And a little bit of extra crayfish. Of course, I'm extra. So this is the point where we add our fried fish. Adding it now, so that everything is going to boil into the stew. Okay, I don't want this splashing on my face. I'm just going to be patient and do it one after the other. Now this is the point where we can now finally say we are going to cover our pot, because it's thick, but I want you to cook a little more for everything to get into that stew. So, how to prepare scent leaf. But what is Ofe Akwu without scent leaf? This is like the final thing that makes the Ofe Akwu stand out. Hey baby, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Now give it to me. Move your hand there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Say thank you, Mama. You want to cry? Give it to me. Guys, I would have loved to show you how I'm plucking the scent leaf. I'm prepping to cut my scent leaf and add into the pot. But right now we have limited light source. So you guys are going to bear with me. I'm going to upload a full video of this later on my channel. You can take our time to watch it. This is my least favorite part of cooking this food. Plucking this because it takes a bit of time to pluck. Well, what's done?